Canadians are fortunate. Not only do we grow more food than we can ever eat, about 80% of the grain we grow reaches markets and families across the world. Agriculture is a source of pride in this country, and it is more relevant now than ever before. And let's be frank, our economy is struggling, we are in a recession, and many without long-term, stable jobs. The good news is that our industry is uniquely positioned to help. We are ready to help create wealth and economic growth, while also leading our nation's fight against climate change. Canada's agriculture and agri-food industry is a key driver of Canada's economy. It includes over $142 billion, that's 6.7%, to Canada's GDP annually and employs 2.3 million people. And we're just getting started. But we need a little support from the government to help unleash the economic power of our sector. We don't want much, just a willing partner for a few key areas. Farmers don't set prices for their goods. They can't prevent trade barriers and they can't control the weather. If they are going to invest their livelihoods into growing our crops, we need to ensure that they have the effective risk management programs in place. Agriculture is one of Canada's high potential sectors. However, reduced research budgets puts the sector at a competitive disadvantage relative to other jurisdictions. According to recent figures, public investments in the agriculture knowledge and innovation system fell to 1.3% of farm cash receipts in 2017, half the level it was 10 years earlier. Canada should be proud of our reputation as one of the world's largest supplier of safe, sustainable, and high-quality grains. However, our regulatory framework has discouraged Canadian and international companies from investing in Canada, particularly in plant breeding and crop inputs. It's been more than 35 years since the last major revision of the Canada Grain Act. Lots has changed in this time, and the size and sophistication of Canadian farms has evolved beyond measure. The Act needs to be amended to reflect these and other major changes. Canadian grain farmers continue to feel the pain of trade barriers in key export markets like China, India, and Europe. The increase of nationalism and protectionism around the world can have both immediate and chronic impacts on prices for grain and grain products. Farmers sequester millions of tons of carbon every year and are part of the solution when it comes to climate change. Canadian farmland can offer further nature-based climate solutions with the potential to provide up to 1/3 the emission reductions required under the Paris Accord. However, farmers have not been meaningfully recognized for these actions to date, nor has the government made sincere efforts to work directly with our industry to understand the incentives required to achieve Canada's climate goals. The time is now to look at the future and unlock the country's limitless potential for agriculture. Farmers are ready to help. We are ready to work and thrive. So, let's get started together.